Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Metal Gear Solid 5 live stream for Good Friday, April 2nd. What's going on, my ladies and gents? Ladies. Uh-oh. I think I have... Oh, crap. I'm so sorry. I forgot I had another window open there, so that's going to be like a little bit of a delay weirdness right there. But welcome to the live stream, everybody. Let's go. I'm so excited to do this. This was, of course, chosen by you. I thought a lot of you would actually choose Metal Gear Solid 2, but to my surprise, people wanted to see more Metal Gear Solid 5. Now, for those of you that don't know, and I want to put this out there quickly so you guys do know, I have done 2 walkthroughs on this game. The first one when it came out, and that was just a specific S ranking walkthrough. We didn't do, you know, we kept it S ranking. We were still stealthy, never getting caught, all of that good stuff. And then the second walkthrough we did was just a few years ago. We redone it, and we did a no traces walkthrough. No traces is the hardest thing to do in the game. It means that you're not allowed... It gives you extra challenge, or it's actually a part of the game where you can have end a specific mission with no traces, meaning that you touch no one. No one knows you're there. You don't leave any clues whatsoever. It's like the perfect stealth kind of walkthrough. And we did that a few years ago. So now we're revisiting, but this time we are starting from the very beginning. Obviously, this is not going to be a perfect stealth playthrough here, as this is a live stream. It's been at least 3 years. It's been technically, what, 6 years since I've played Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. We're going to start with Ground Zeroes and then make our way into Metal Gear Solid 5, just because we want to start from the very beginning, and obviously Ground Zeroes is the beginning to understand what's going on. For those of you that may have not played it back in the day and you want to see a little bit of the story, we're not going to be skipping any cutscenes. I know Metal Gear has some long cutscenes, but this game doesn't really give you too many long ones, except for the beginning intro missions and stuff like that. Yeah, so I'm really excited to get into this. You know, thank you for motivating me. It seems that Metal Gear Solid 5 is still loved today. Great game, great gameplay. The gameplay in this game is the best out of any Metal Gear series of game. I mean, period, bar none. However, the story was a little bit iffy. I mean, I liked it in some points. We all see the ending coming. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's been out for 6-7 years. So at this point, I mean, you're going to be spoiled, and there's no way to not be spoiled at this game. But very well ahead of its time, and I think that given, you know, if Konami would finally sell off the franchise and give it to someone who loves it, give it back to Kojima, he could have a team of his working on it while he's still working on his other groundbreaking games. I think it would be really, really cool. The gameplay is so smooth. We're going to go ahead and get into this. We got a long cutscene to start from the beginning now. This is the Xbox version. So I've never actually played the Xbox version, and to prove that, we're going to go over here. Well, it unlocked one achievement, but I don't even know how I got that. What achievement did I unlock? Okay. I don't see anything that says I unlocked an achievement, but it says I have 1 of 15. So there could be, for whatever reason, 1 is unlocked maybe. I'm not sure which one. But either way, I've never really played this version before. So it'll be fun to play the Xbox version. I did the PlayStation, and I did the PC version for all my walkthroughs. So I'm really excited to play the PlayStation or the Xbox version. I went ahead and purchased this today. So if you want to get Metal Gear Solid 5 Definitive Edition, which is actually what I purchased, it is only $9. $9. That's it. You can get it right now on the Xbox store for $9. This game, I mean, this gives you everything. It gives you Ground Zeroes, all the DLC for Metal Gear Solid 5. It just gives you everything you could ever want for the definitive Metal Gear Solid 5, except, of course, Episode 51, which we'll probably never get. But, yeah, so I just wanted to put that out there, that if you're wanting to purchase this game on Xbox, you can do it right now, and it'll only be about $9. That is pretty dang cool. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. One thing I noticed is so weird is that the The text doesn't seem in high definition. It doesn't seem quality text if you notice and look at the text. But maybe it's just me looking at it back. You know, I played the PC version, which is obviously the best version to play. Yeah, this game had lots of DLC with skins. It had an extra mission. It had a lot of really fun and cool stuff in it. So I'll do my best to reply to as many people as possible. You guys know that when you're playing stealth games like this, you gotta focus on the game sometimes. So I do apologize if I miss a question you all may ask or something to that nature. I'll do my best. Mods, just, you know, say my name in the chat. Let me know, hey, someone asked you this question. Before we start, I'm going to bring up all of the recent donations that happened since the last live stream, so that way everyone can get their credit for the subscriptions and for the members and tips that have happened. We're going to start with Green. Even though his happened in the last stream, I still want to give him a lot of love because he did a $100 super chat. So I'm going to let all these go as we kind of go through the menu, and then we'll start up the game. So thank you to everyone out there who I'm showing right here for the subscription, for the tips, and for becoming a member. I don't think this is going to be a 100% stealth playthrough that I'm doing right here, because we're going through it from the seat of our pants, and I have not played this mission in I haven't played Metal Gear Solid 5 in quite a long time. So I can't honestly say, you know, for the love of me, that I'm going to be perfect on this. So I don't want you to go into this thinking that Strain is going to get an S rank or he's going to be perfect on every mission. No, we're going to have fun. We might restart some checkpoints if I don't like a way something happens, but that's just how, you know, normally it is. There's no way to do it on hard because, as you can see, we've never finished the mission, so therefore we can only play it on normal. With that being said, I still remember how to do the mission, so we shouldn't be too bad until we get to the end, I think. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and start Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. It's go time. In an era where the world was still divided into East and West, the boss, the mother of special forces and hero of World War II, defected to the Soviet Union. Under orders from the U.S. government, her final apprentice, Naked Snake, took her life. But for the boss, her defection was no more than a cover. She was made to sacrifice herself to prevent nuclear war. This was her final mission. Now, that's not pertaining to this story, but it was fun to say it. I hope there'll be some Metal Gear Solid games in the future. I really do. Let me know if you guys can hear my voice over the game, or if I need to turn down the game slightly, because I want you guys to be able to hear me clearly as well as the game, but I don't want the game to be too loud to where it oversteps my voice. We might be talking a little bit here and there during cutscenes. This is not an immersive walkthrough of any sorts. Those are already on the channel. But I do remember, you know, some great memories when this came out of me playing this at midnight on the release. You know, going through this, trying to get that S ranking. The ending part was so hard to do, and I think it's still going to be hard for me to do because of how many enemies can gather up on you really quick. So it can be very tough. Quality should be really good as well, as I'm live streaming this in 4K if you have the ability, or 1440 or 1080, whichever one you prefer, at 20 megabytes a second, so hopefully whatever quality you're watching on seems good.
Don't worry, I kept my word. She didn't suffer long. Years.
Except for the thing you put inside her, you know.
You earned it. How's it feel to play the traitor? No more war games. You're a real man now, soldier.
Now remember, this was being made in 2013, released in 2014, and look at how good this still looks today. This would be easily
Give my regards to your boss when you get home.
A new game that could come out even in today's generation and looks amazing, right? Now here's the problem. This is probably going to get copyrighted, so I am going to turn the sound off.
Ten days ago, we got reports that Paz was still alive.
She survived.
She was rescued by a Belizean fisherman who found her drifting in the Caribbean.
So what's the plan? Silence her before we're compromised?
No. I've got something else in mind. Our friends at Cypher suspect Paz could be a double agent. She's being held for interrogation at a camp on the southern tip of Cuba.
Black site. Nice. A slice of American pie on communist soil and out of U.S. legal jurisdiction.
The upcoming inspection of Mother Base has to be connected somehow. The timing's too perfect.
The UN's nuclear inspection.
My guess is they're trying to corroborate Paz's leak.
We're an army without a nation.
Word of our capabilities gets out, and we'll have the whole world out to shut us down. Having an American private intelligence agency involved's bad news. Cypher's the ones who sent Paz to us in the first place.
She knows their true nature.
Right. Paz is our only link to Cypher. If she's still alive, we need her on our side.
Are you kidding me? I muted. Oh my god. I muted the game. I muted the mic, not my game. I am so sorry. That's gonna be copyrighted. Oh man, I muted the wrong one. Is there ever a stream I can get right? It just doesn't happen, does it? So I've been sitting here talking. I even literally said everything that he said in my snake voice and in my "the Trojan horse is in." There we go. I like to do. I'll do the commentary from now on. Skullface, commander of the XOF. This pirate's crack down and go. Move. All right, well, the music is over, so I think I can put the sound back on. Totally Brandon's fault. Always is. I was literally talking as Snake and Kaz during that whole thing, and I forgot I muted myself instead of the game. I'm so gonna get copyrighted. But as I was saying, I won't have to worry about copyright the more members and patrons we get. So think about that. Only $2 a month to become a member, and it keeps this channel alive.
That would be Chico. He's being held in the same area as Paz. Last radio contact was 40 hours ago. Find them both. Bring him back alive. Enter the compound from the south cliff. Secure Chico and Paz, then report back from the rendezvous point.
Now, one of the side objectives you can do in this game is to pick up all those patches. We're not going to be doing that. We're not going to be getting cassette tapes. This is just a straight-on playthrough of the game and having some fun and being as stealthy as I can be, if you know what I mean. I mean, obviously we're going to make mistakes.
We'll send a chopper from across the Cuban border. You should be back at Mother Base in time for lunch. You'll probably just miss our guests. The only catch is you go in solo. The politically sensitive nature of the mission means backup is not an option.
Fine. I like some alone time now and then.
Kiefer Sutherland, man, I'll never get used to it. But he did a decent job. I mean, we got to give him credit. For what he took on. It's just so surprising that he wanted Kiefer Sutherland, but he didn't use him that much. I mean, you could barely hear his voice in the game.
I'm in front of the prison camp.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
You ready for it? Here we go.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Haha, there it is. Still looks so great to today, you know?
Chico and Paz are being held in an old, unused part of the compound. Get inside and head northeast.
All right, here we go. So, again, I'll do my best.
Mission info has been
This is an
updated.
infiltration mission. You've got to stay out of sight. Before you go any further, use your binoculars to recon the area. What do you see? Press the call button to get more intel. It's a guard. Don't let him see you. Avoid combat whenever possible.
All right, so we're gonna, you know, obviously take a look at some. I think we pretty much got every guard we need to look at for right now. Obviously, I'm also gonna switch to, if I remember, yeah, to here. I don't want to kill anyone, so that's why we're gonna do that.
Keep low. You can check the controls on the pause screen. To climb an obstacle, press the action button.
I think I'm about ready to get caught. Okay, no, I'm good. Woo, that was close. I thought they were gonna see me right there, but luckily they didn't.
There's a guard up there. If you're going to eliminate him, use a gun.
We're gonna let some guards go. I don't think we need to take everybody out. Obviously, there's gonna be a few ones that we do, though. And if I see any miscellaneous random guards running around, we'll make sure that we'll tag them with the binoculars.
If you ready your weapon while crawling, you can move horizontally left or right. If you do that holding the dash button. Now head east to the old prison area. You can bring up the target's location on your iDroid.
We've got the reflex mode on, so obviously if we have to use reflex, we will. I don't expect myself to get through this perfectly.
CQC is effective for dealing with nearby enemies. Eyes open, boss.
Yo, you hear about the special ships guys have been pulling at the old prison area the past 2 weeks? Yeah, some high-value prisoners or something. get out duty and kiss your break time goodbye, man. My buddy was crying on my shoulder about it. That place has been dead for years. Now we got these, I don't know who's, bringing in enemy combatants from stateside. Right. And the CO is tearing his hair out. Feel like I'm living in a prison, man.
I don't know if he knows, but he is in a prison. Oh, that was so close. Wow. Trying to concentrate. I'm sorry if I'm not reading your text, everybody. I do apologize, but
That's the old prison area. The targets are there.
trying to not disturb anyone as much as we can. But it's going to get to the point where it's going to be super hard to do so. I think there's also one inside. Yep, there he is. Alright, so I'm going to wait for him to move. I think we can sneak in, or I can take these guys out. It might be best to take them out and hide them somewhere. No, this is the prequel to Phantom Pain right now. Then we're going to get into Phantom Pain. I just wanted to do the whole story.
All quiet? Hey, did you see those guys' unit patch?
Yeah, box. Facing right, right?
That's it. You know, it looked just like...
You've seen it before?
You can also save every single one of those prisoners, but we're not going to go through all that.
You should move the bodies of enemies somewhere out of sight. Boss, we've been in touch with Amanda. We had her listen to Chico's call for help. She agrees with us. She said, I know my brother and I know when he's lying. You can move back and forth while hanging. You can also climb back up or let go and drop. Just be sure of your surroundings before you do.
Alright, so here's the trick part. I don't know if these guys are going to see me or not. We're going to need to take them out, because if I remember, it might be best, because there's a cinema that's about to play. I don't know how long they stay unconscious for. I don't think they stay unconscious like the whole time. So you have to be very quick when you're moving through these areas to make sure that you take enemies out and then you quickly move to another section before too late. I'm going to unlock these gates.
There's someone in there. What do you plan on doing?
To give them an opportunity for escape. I think there's another one here. Although I am not going to
Another prisoner. Looks like he's alive.
take them. Just because it's too... You'd have to go back and forth. Yeah. We want to move on, so here we go.
Chico. Chico.
Let's see how many likes we can break. We had, what, 400?
It's me.
Yesterday's stream, so let's see if we can break past 400, everybody.
Go away! Go away!
Let me out of here, please.
Get off me! Get off!
Chico, keep it down.
Go away!
Right over here. Hey, you gotta let me out.
You let me out, no!
Stay here.
Get off me! Get off!
Chico, calm down. Calm down. Don't fight it. I got Chico.
And Paz?
Not here.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Is Chico able to walk?
Hold on. Not gonna happen.
You'll have to carry him out then. Okay, boss, change your plans. Haul Chico over to the rendezvous point. We'll get Paz's whereabouts out of him once he's calmed down.
Happy Easter you too as well, Adam. Happy Good Friday, everybody. Alright, here we go. So we need to be quick.
I marked the RV on your map.
It's still not
Okay,
coming.
now
Okay.
carry Chico there.
The reason you need to be quick is if I remember, there are a couple guys that are going to be coming down as soon as you get him. I think it happens every time, yep. There's the first, and then I think there's... Oh my god, I just fell. Oh my god.
Target's dead. Mission failed.
I can't get S ranking anymore. No! Because I was in my binoculars, and then... Oh my gosh. No. Well, so far for S ranking, I do apologize. I can't believe that. Wow. I literally fell off of the freaking cliff. Like an idiot. It's good, all because I was trying to just highlight him.
Once you don't end up head first in the ocean.
Oh, brother. So much for S ranking. I don't know. Can you still get S ranking if you have to restart a checkpoint? I'm not 100% sure.
RV's just a little further.
They killed her!
Great. You reached the RV. Put the target down for a minute. How's he doing?
Chico, where is Paz?
She's dead.
When was this recorded?
She's dead.
I feel so bad that I literally just killed Chico.
Okay, now use your iDroid to call the chopper for pickup.
Please select a landing zone. Landing zone confirmed.
Roger that chopper request. It's headed your way now.
Snake, you killed Chico! No! Snake! Chico! 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 Totally is Brandon's fault. Everybody should do a exclamation point followed by BLAME. Everybody should put that in the chat. Because whenever something happens that was wrong, we blame Brandon. You might not know who Brandon is, but we still blame him.
This is Morpho, arriving shortly at LZ. This is Morpho, on station at LZ. Put the target on the chopper. Chico's tape. Think it could give us a clue to Paz's location. Use your iDroid to listen to it.
Oh, I was hoping it would just spam with the it's Brandon's fault things, but it looks like it only hits a couple of them. All right, let's get back into it. I think those guys are still good. We're still stealthy right now. Just he had an accident, so we might not be able to get S-Raken, but I can't remember if that messes things up or not.
On your feet.
Okay.
Chico was taken out of his cage. Did he leave the tape recording while he was being moved? Paz might be up ahead. I hear vehicles. And a flag. Must be near the heliport. A gate. Chico left the tape on record while he was being moved. Try using what you hear to find Paz. If you're still not sure, listen to the tape again.
Now you could normally take that truck, but there was a guy there that I really could not move forward, so I didn't risk it.
The helipad. That matches Chico's tape.
Oh my god, I did not know this guy was here. Whew. Like I said, this can be very challenging. If he doesn't go straight ahead, I think we're okay.
The surveillance camera. Open the front gate. Supply delivery's on its way in. Opening front gate.
Okay, it won't mark him.
The drainage channel. You might be able to crawl in there.
Still getting used to the controls again, guys, after playing Assassin's Creed and Splinter Cell. Some things changed a little bit, so I'll be working with that over the next probably hour or so, just to
That's the admin building.
try to do the best I
Watch your
can here.
corners.
Like I said, the hardest part is going to be taking her out.
You can now either interrogate him, knock him out, or kill him. His life is in your hands.
The map has been updated.
Now, it doesn't actually... I don't think it matters if you knock this guy out or not, because certain things change. I think that'll work for now. How did those guys already get marked? They must have been marked. Either they get auto-marked or they must have. I must have marked them earlier. Maybe they're the two same guys that were walking before. I'm not 100% sure. It's kind of weird the way that the stealth system works here. So when you barely move forward... Oh shit. Oh, that's behind it. Okay. So when you barely move forward, this is your speed. When you move a little bit faster, it waits until you get to about right here, then it changes. Then it goes literally from there to there. So this is the fastest you can go before you start running. You just got to be kind of careful. All right, we made it without having an alarm yet, so... Is this my favorite Metal Gear? No, my favorite Metal Gear is Metal Gear Solid 3 for the story and Metal Gear Solid 5 for the gameplay. Keep those likes coming. Let's see if we can get to 200 real quick. If you haven't already left a like, helps the channel so that others can see these videos. That's true. Brucey, thank you. Yeah, so that's why we knew where the guards were. Thank you.
Get Poss onto the helicopter.
So this is the hardest part. This is the part where I'm going to get caught, probably. Like, it took me quite a while to be able to stealth this, the first, you know, back when it first came out. So I can only imagine that it's going to be just as difficult. What? Come on. It will not hit his head. Are you telling? Are you kidding me? There it goes. Should be fine there. But I'm gonna move him. Just a little up. Well, I hope that doesn't confuse. Yep, it's gonna confuse the game. I'll put him right here. I don't think I would have made it. Let's wait a little bit. See how he's gone?
Stay away.
CP, this is Delta 6. That girl's missing. Looks like she escaped. Over. This is CP. Understood. Commence the search. ASAP. Do not let her get away. Out. They've discovered Paz is missing. They'll be looking for her.
Alright, so this is when it's going to get tough. Nothing we can do about that, unless we probably took everybody out, I'm sure.
Stay away.
Go ahead and call the chopper. Keep an eye out for nearby enemies. They could try to shoot down the chopper.
You.
CP, this is Zulu 1. Spotted a suspicious person. Checking it out. Over. This is CP. Understood. Keep your guard up. Out. CP, this is Zulu 1. Nearly there, boss. Look, but there's nothing going on here. Over. This is CP. Understood. Return to your post. Out.
Stop it. Stay away.
Please select a landing zone. Landing zone confirmed.
Roger. Dispatching chopper.
Shit. Okay. I may have called it too early. Shit. Dang it! Missed it. Oh, I'm in the middle of reloading. That sucks. Got him. Whew. Gotta love that reflex mode. I was trying to shoot him, but it missed early, unfortunately. All right, we made it. No alarms. However, we did do some reflexes, and we had to do a checkpoint because we accidentally killed Chico. I don't know if we're going to get the S ranking, but I still consider this a good success. What do you guys think? Is this acceptable for our first time doing it in quite a long time?
Mission info has been updated.
All right, get in. Time to go.
We made it through. What do you know? Now we get to watch this amazing cutscene. All right, here we go. What did we get? So retries, we had -1. We got A. So we looks like we couldn't get the S ranking because of the retries, maybe. Well, there is a no reflex bonus that we did not get, so maybe that affected it. But it looks like we couldn't get the S ranking. I'm okay with that. We still did it with no alerts. Or excuse me, no alarms. And that is what is very, very important for me. I don't want any alarms. So I'm good with that. Especially for the first time playing through it in 6 years. Jeez. Awesome cutscene right here, too. Brings me back. Almost at 200 likes. Keep them coming.
Snake. Snake!
Medic! She's rigged. Damn it, we were set up!
We gotta get it out. No time for anesthetic. We have to open her now.
Man, I wonder who that guy is. I wonder if that medic will play an important role.
Hold her down!
Well, he's gonna save her life, right? That's an important role. If only we could play as a different character, like the medic or someone else, or, you know, Chico or something. I think it would make the game really cool if we got to play as someone else besides Snake, the real Snake.
Keep her gut in. Breathing stable, no active bleeding. She's clean, I'm closing her up. Hold her steady. It's gotta be a continuous suture.
Control tower, this is Morpho 1. All hummingbirds are on the wing. We'll shake hands, then head back to the cage. Boss, you got a call. Boss, can you hear me?
What's up, Huey?
Our guests are right on time. Document destruction and hangar decontamination are complete. AFVs have been stowed away, and Zeke's on the seafloor along with a nuke. Everyone's got their story straight. The guided tour will be wrapped up by the time you get home.
Make me proud.
By the time they leave, I'll have the IAEA praising us as the poster boys for world peace. Out. The lake seems fine, but...
Inspection was nothing but a smoke screen. I heard explosions, Stim. They played us like a damn fiddle!
Oh, such a classic scene.
Give it back! This isn't right, that was ours! We built it, damn it! You spying bitch! Come on, start talking, bitch! Come on, get up and start talking!
Bob, there's...
It's all right, we got it out.
There's another.
There's another in my...
Man, that was so amazing. When are we going to find out what happens? Smoke from the disaster was visible from the coastline. The media blamed money-minded pirate militias, and scandal followed where the U.S. was fingered as one of the organization's top clients. In response, the Secretary of Defense publicly stated that neither the United States nor its allies had any hand in the incident. Reports also suggest that the IAEA inspectors visited the site. However, the UN and the IAEA insisted that no such inspection took place. Other countries among the organization's long-lasting the casualties figures is uncertain. There are no known survivors. However, in the moments prior to and following the incident, several unidentified military helicopters were sighted in the area. Find out next time when Metal Gear Solid 5 releases 2 years from now.
Your favorite song? Nicola, Bart, immigrants wrongly executed. But their deaths served as a message to others. That ours is a society that murders the innocent. Do you too believe your sacrifice will change the world?
And with that, we have to skip because we don't want the song to play. Well, there's Ground Zeroes, so now we can move on to the actual main game.
Cypher's been in hiding ever since his grand experiment. No one's seen him in years. All we hear are orders delivered by proxy. Except you.
Yeah, I wasn't doing the voice of Snake. I was just playing as a narrator type of guy.
Contact Big Boss. Tell me where he is. Where is Cypher? Where is Zero? I've never known choice. Where I was born, the language I speak, I've never had the freedom to choose for myself. But you, right now, are free. Do as you will.
This will save Big Boss.
It may.
Will you really kill Zero for me?
Not for you.
All right. Zero is...
So obviously that sets it up that, you know, she's the one that gave it all away. This kind of go over this a little bit. I mean, I can't really do anything here. Explaining what is happening in between the game and from past to present. Of course, there's a big block in between there that we know what happens. So now we will continue with the Phantom Pain. I do wish we would have got the S ranking, but a mixture of, you know, the checkpoint reset because of killing Paz accidentally off the cliff. Other than that, I think we would have got it. I'm pretty sure we were still fast enough to get it.
Don't you die on me, damn it! He's dropping! Intubate now! Clear! No response. Hit him again! Clear!
My question is, how did he actually get to these? Because the enemy was on him. Why would they help him up? Who got him out of the sea? You know what I mean?
You've been in a coma for quite some time. Yes, I know. You would like to know how long. I'm afraid it's been 9 years.
I
He's still here.
Only to suffer.
Just to suffer. The body I've lost. The comrades I've lost. Won't stop hurting.
Oh, it's so good, right? Now, you get rewards that unlock more missions that you can do in this from when we cleared it. Of course, we didn't get the S rank. We got Chico's tapes. Excuse me. Apologize. And you get a bunch of these. My favorite being the one to rescue Hideo Kojima. So it's not like, you know, you didn't have a lot that you could do in this. However, I still think the price tag when the original Ground Zeroes came out was a little expensive. I think it would have been better if it wasn't as expensive. But there, for me, I got my money's worth because I played every mission. I unlocked every single thing. And, you know, I got the money's work out of it. There's a lot of cassette tapes. Hey, a Tushar, thank you so much for becoming a newest member. Welcome to Solid Snake rank. You are awesome. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Everybody give Tushar a big shout out. Thank you, my friend. There's a bunch of tapes you can collect. As you can see, there's mission briefings. There's mission tips. That was one of the things that they did. Instead of making these long cutscenes, they did a lot of prequel leading up to it with all these tapes and stuff. And pauses, tapes, the reports from pause. I mean, there's quite a bit of stuff to do. Music, so many great music things. You can have, you know, different music there. So, but that's going to be it for Ground Zero. So let's go ahead and move on to. I think it should already. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. That way we'll carry it over. All right. Now we'll start Metal Gear Solid 5. Now, we've never started Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. So I think once it starts out, it automatically goes right into the game to do the little intro thing. Keep those likes coming, everybody. Let's see if we can get to 300. Hopefully you all are enjoying and having a good time. All right, just the brightness of the both images on the left are visible. Well, they're actually still visible even at the very, very lowest because I've got such a good TV, but we'll keep it at the regular. This is the first time I've played Metal Gear Solid 5 on the Xbox, so we'd be unlocking all the achievements and everything like that. Yes, Ground Zero is the events right before the Phantom Pain. So pretty much what we just played will lead into what we're about to play. So I haven't played this in so long. I wonder how many updates have actually come out. They've actually done new and updates. They're still keeping it updated. March 3rd was an event period, end of maintenance time to... oh my gosh, I can't believe they're still updating this and everything. That's crazy. FOB missions are still going on. Oh, I've put a lot of hours into MGS5 on PC. I mean, I completed the whole game, no traces. So, I mean, I put so much. But like I said, this is a version I've never played, so we're going to have to start from the beginning. We have nothing unlocked except for what you get for the downloaded content because of the definitive edition. So, Fran, welcome. Fran, thank you so much. I haven't seen Fran in a little bit of time. How you doing? Thank you so much for becoming the newest member, boss level. Again, thank you. You're helping to keep the channel alive. The more members and patrons we can get or donations, the less we have to worry about copyright and the more that I can just play the music and not give a crap. about the ads. If we have enough to sustain what we're doing with members and stuff, then we never have to worry about ads. That's the ultimate goal, to not worry about ads and just let the games shine, the music play, not care about it, you know? Lots of stuff that's been added here. Skins, like, you know, outfits, your stealth camo, mother base staff. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. Sneaking suit, tuxedo. Got to go through a lot just to get to the main screen. Oh, Fran has been in this chat since yesterday? Awesome. This is a work of fiction. Details of actual persons, organization, events, CTC featured something dark side. Do you know what I mean? It just starts kind of right up.
Mayday!
I'm gonna
Mayday!
Controls unresponsive.
Tower, do you read? Shit. Comms are down.
Yeah, see, it goes right into it. Now, I might have to cut the sound off here in a second because I believe it's going to play The Man Who Sold the World at some point. So when it does start playing that, I will have to cut the sound off just to make sure it doesn't get more. Hey, thank you so much for the super chat, Brox, or Brooks. I don't know. Brox, I think that's how you say it. Will you consider creating a 24/7 channel looping your gameplay like the Hitman series loop? That's actually not a bad idea. I've always thought about that. I can have one computer playing all of my content on repeat 24/7. I mean, that's not a bad idea. I know a lot of channels that actually do that. Thank you for the super chat and for the question. I've been thinking about that a lot. Now, technically, this is not the original, but again, I'm sorry that I have to turn this down. But it's just something, like I said, copyright. If we can get to the point where we don't have to worry about it, then that would be best. If I'm not mistaken, that is actually not David Bowie. I heard something that that it was actually a cover and it wasn't the real David Bowie. Does anyone know if that's true or not? Yeah, first time in ages. I know. I was going to say, I haven't seen you in a while, friend. It's good to have you back, though. This is when games really started to put a lot of soundtracks in their games. I mean, they've always done that, obviously, for a long time. But this was when they, like, really was prevalent in open world games, you know? It's not David Bowie. That's what I thought. So I keep thinking to myself, how would I get copyrighted for a song like this? But it's true. You still get copyrighted for it, even if it isn't the actual artist. It's a shame. I really wish David, he would have actually done the song in the game. I love how you can actually move around. Because it's an awesome song. You can kind of see them in the background moving around and stuff. I mean, there's nothing, there's no sound or anything. All it is just that song playing in the background right now. And we'll start it as soon as it stops. This, I think, should be good enough now so you guys can hear it without fear. Someone else who did this song was also Nirvana, did a cover of this song. So you can't pause or you can't do anything. I mean, you could skip the cutscene, but I have to go into options before I actually play, or else, because this is not inverted and I'm an inverted player. I've always wanted to switch back to normal, but it's just so hard to do when you've played inverted for so long. I know I'm a little weird. I mean, how would they not notice that his eyes are open? He's clearly blinking. Are they just not paying attention or something? I'll say, yeah, you can zoom in too. Jeez. El doctor, el doctor. I think now we actually get to access.
V has come to.
V has come too.
I'm glad you're on the right track, Fran. We're always here. Remember, join our Discord if you ever need someone to talk to, or you want to talk to me or something like that. I'm always in there. So just come on by and get to know everybody, and you'll feel like you're part of the family. You know, that's the whole point of our Discord, is to keep everybody safe mentally, and you know, just help them feel like they're a part of something. You know, because especially during these times, it's really it's a crazy time. All right, so let me change these options real quick. I think it's here. Let's see. Keep aim viewpoint. No, it's not there. Radio control. Let's just do normal. The camera settings. Here it is. All right. Reverse. Remote weapons control. I'm guessing I still need to reverse that. We'll leave everything same. Display, language, subtitle display, foreign only? No, let's put all. For those that might be hearing impaired, I always want to make sure you guys can hear everything. We'll leave everything else completely on like normal. Audio guidance. Yeah, of course, we want that on. And game settings, chicken hat off. This was really funny because you can do the chicken hat after restarting from a checkpoint following a game over. If you use the chicken hat, enemies will not detect you even if you enter their field of vision up to 3 times, but it will limit your mission complete rank to an A or below. Game, set the game to start up next. Okay, I got you. So we don't need to change anything from there. And screen brightness is good, so I believe we're okay. I don't remember. Do you choose a difficulty, or is it all the same difficulty? Here's the control scheme if you guys want to take a look at it for the Xbox. Yes, this will be saved. Everyone will be able to watch this once it's done live streaming. You'll be able to immediately watch it, and it'll upload. It'll be in 4K. It'll be all nice, great quality. However, there might be cases or instances where the sound cuts out, or the sound might sound weird because of copyright issues. So I apologize for those, but there's nothing I can do about that. I like the action type because this reminds me of the old games where A is to go prone and crouch. But if you wanted to, you could set it to a shooter type, which gives you B for changing your stance. Changes a few things around, but not too much. Again, this type is what you're used to seeing in Metal Gear, and this type is what is more related to shooter fans. So we're going to keep it the default. I think we're ready to start, so let's enjoy. I was always weirded why Ground Zeroes had a difficulty setting, but they decided to take it out for the main game. I was very weirded out by that. Let me know if the sound is good enough for you too.
Kuzme. Can you hear me?
No 80s music copyright problems. Like I said, if we had enough people donating, I wouldn't mind doing it, but we just, you can't take the risk.
Just nod if you can hear me. Look up, please. Very good. How do you feel now? Can you speak? What is your name? When were you born?
Sinterstrain.
Can you recall?
Yeah, it's very sad. I want to be able to play this music, but like I said, there's no way that we can do... Everyone on YouTube has copyright issues, and there's no way we can get all that great music unless we start getting more members and stuff, and then we don't have to worry about it. That's the only way it's going to happen. All right, center strain it is.
Good. Now then. Please try to relax. There is plenty of time. I need to tell you something. Please listen and try not to panic. You've been in a coma for quite some time. Yes, I know. You would like to know how long. I'm afraid it's been 9 years. Damn it! Nosocoma! 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 Nurse! Calm down. Calm down. Try not to panic. Try not to panic.
I love the zooming option.
You'll be all right.
Yes, YouTube gets a little bit of the donations from members as well as super chats. That's just how it is. Twitch does too, so. The only way you're going to be able to not have all of... Okay, if you ever want to become a member of Patreon, Patreon is always going to be better.
Let's try getting you out of that bed.
Because Patreon, all that money goes to me. Everything that you do goes to me. Whereas if you do a member on YouTube, YouTube will get some of it.
We've been maintaining your muscle mass.
But YouTube is the easiest for people to do sometimes.
Therapy and EMS.
You don't have to go out of the YouTube to do it. It's, you can stay in the app.
I need to explain something to you, but you mustn't be alarmed. 9 years ago, you were injured in an explosion. Upon examination, we discovered 108 foreign bodies embedded within you. In addition to shrapnel, we also found fragments of human bone and human teeth. Most of it was removed, but some of the fragments still remain. They are located near your heart and in your skull. Look at this. The fragments are lodged deep within your cerebral cortex. We couldn't give you an MRI, the metal, you see. But even if we were to extract it, you would most likely suffer a brain hemorrhage. Mental and physical impairment are unavoidable. However, your current status is not life-threatening. One more thing. This X-ray is of your upper body. You better look now. Best to understand your situation sooner than later. I know it's difficult, But please look down. It's best to see with your own eyes. Be brave. Nosakoma, Grigor, try to calm down. Calm down. Please, calm down. It's gonna be okay. Yes, yes. Calm down. Yes.
I think it'd be impossible to do this game in on a full stream, right? Is the game lagging or anything like that? Hopefully it's not. I just saw a little bit of weirdness there. Let me know if the game's lagging. But again, I hope it's not. I am streaming this in 4K, so the quality is really high. Leanne upgraded the membership to Solid Snake. Thank you so much, Leanne.
It's true. There are those who wish you would
Give a big
never
shout out to
open up.
Leanne.
You should be dead, but you're not. The wheels are in motion. Your enemies are everywhere. We must alter your appearance immediately. Otherwise, I fear you won't leave this place alive. It's a wide open world up there, so there's something we need to take care of first. I'm going to change your appearance. We have no other choice. What you look like, however.
Yeah, I see it lag a little bit during cutscenes. That's got to be on OBS just because I'm streaming in 4K. So this was cool. This is so you can create your MGO character, your Metal Gear Online. Are people still actually playing MG Online? I believe this is the character model we used in my previous walkthrough on PC. So why don't we go with something a little bit different this time? That looks more like Big Boss. It looks like Sam Whitmer from Days Gone. I suppose I don't know how many options they really have. They got 28 options. See, he looks like what a real Big Boss would look like. I wish we could have a beard with this guy. You know what I mean? But I'm thinking it's we're gonna go with him. We can do the hairstyle, okay. Cheeks, mouth. But it doesn't look like that's unfortunate. I don't want to spend too much time in here. What I want is, I think I love this the best because it reminds me, you know, he doesn't have an eye, so it would make more sense for his right eye or left eye. Actually, it would be his right eye technically, because this Big Boss's right eye is the one that's doing it. So do we have one for the right eye? Kind of, but not really. It's like they did the wrong eye there. This doesn't really matter because we're not going to really see any of this until late in the game, or if we play online. We'll just leave it at that one right there. You can change a few things, but honestly, nothing really, you know, like too much or too... Eye shape. Can you change the color? I always like to have blue. Possible. See how one is blue? The other one is actually a false eye, so that's why it can't. But I could have swore that Big Boss's eye patch was on his right eye. Was I confused? I thought Solidus had the other one. Alright, here we go. So we got hair options. Not a lot, obviously. It would be nice to have his mullet, though. There we go. We can do facial hair. There we go. We can do facial hair. 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 We can do faci Of course, we're going to go with this. Man, they did that really good. That's some of the best facial hair quality that I've seen in the game. So we'll keep it like that. That's good. Eyebrows, they give you a few options, but let's go with that. Like kind of really bushy. I think it's good for me. I mean, I'm not looking to reinvent anything. Looks good. You want to join the channel? Just click that join button or link in the description for Patreon, whichever one. You did, Renee? I didn't see that. I'll need to check this. I need to check the thing to make sure. I didn't see it though, but if you did, thank you, man.
Your face has healed nicely. To tell you the truth, these bandages were more for your protection, to hide you from those who want you dead. As of today, your name is Ahab. Forget everything. Your name,
there's quiet.
Your past.
Shh. She's coming. Notice how he hides this and what he does.
This is you, as you've lived until this day.
See, it's his right eye.
It becomes...
No, that's saying his left eye. That right there should be your clue, because Big Boss's right eye is missing, not his left. He's like me. I don't see out of my right eye, so that's how I know.
In the next bed saw my face. Of course, consider it done.
Ishmael! We were friends, Quiet. Almost at 300 likes, everybody. We might be able to hit 400 today. Let's do it. Get to it.
Okay, have time to go.
What happened to the woman?
The woman? We gave her a light. She took the short way down.
Who are you?
Who am I? You're talking to yourself. Been watching over you for 9 years. You can call me Ismail.
What the hell is going on?
Well, the good news is, you're in the land of the living. Bad news? The world wants you dead. On your feet, soldier. The whole place is coming down.
He's not your imagination. He's actually real. Just so you guys know. He's real.
Pick me up? Okay. Here. Nothing like a little digoxin to get you back in the game. Come on!
Just remember, there's about a 20-second or some delay between the stream because I'm streaming in 4K. So remember that when I answer some questions, they might come in a little bit later.
We're getting out of here. Move it.
Let's take the stairs.
Kojima Productions. I like how you put that in there. I would have thought Konami would have taken that out by now, because they want to distance themselves. Who's a different voice cast? It's what are you talking about? What's a different voice actor? Oh, you're talking about. Oh, you're talking to someone else. I thought you meant CS for Sinistrain. Never mind.
We better take the elevator.
David Hayter was only not in it because Kojima wanted Kiefer Sutherland. Nothing, no else reason. He just wanted Kiefer Sutherland to do the in-game motion acting and the voice. He just wanted a real actor, even though David is a real actor, but...
Something's coming.
You have to think of this game as if it's a TV show. It's episodic, meant to be played in small parts. That's how Kojima wanted it. He wanted it to feel like a TV show. Every episode you do has credits of the people that made it and stuff. I like how people say that there wasn't enough cutscenes in the game, but if you count how long the cutscenes technically are, there's still over like an hour, 20, 30 minutes of cutscenes, which is more than a lot of games. It's just that we are so used to having 5-6 hour cutscenes that it feels like there's so little, which compared to that, you are correct. But compared to every other game on the market, this still has more cutscenes than most. Does that make sense? But yes, I do agree, there was not enough cutscenes in this game. Especially for our standards of what we were used to, being brought up with Metal Gear series is very, very lacking in the cutscene department. But if you're new to the series, you would not think so.
Let's hurry.
You can easily get caught here. I might actually get caught here because I remember this being tough right here for whatever reason. Yeah, this is the longest in the game. This whole mission is almost considered a cutscene.
Hold up, let's fix this. Next time, do it yourself. It's always good to try and mend your injuries while hiding from the enemy. Over there.
Yeah, there's a cutscene for your birthday. If it's your birthday, you'll have a cutscene at Mother Base. You can change the time. It's pretty fun and cool. Also, there's no way to get no traces on this mission.
This way, hurry. Keep your head down.
And you do play this mission twice, yeah. You get the true version the second time around. You get this version the first time around. But I don't want to give any spoilers away, and I would prefer no one in the comments to do, because there's... How many of you out there have never seen or played this game? Say something in the comments so I know. Way longer in Metal Gear Solid 4. It's not even close. See, a lot of people don't know about the story, so please no spoilers. Just because we don't want to ruin people's awesome enjoyment of the game.
Let's move.
Help me! I don't want to die!
Yeah, see, lots of people have never played it, so... This is where I can get caught. When we get to that mirror there, or that window, so we'll see what happens. Also the ending.
Time to walk. Press the stance button to stand up. Don't get caught in those searchlights. Here they come. Hurry.
Oh my god, see? Sheesh. So, even though I was completely down, I don't know why this always, I would always get caught there for like no reason. Because you still walk enough under the light to be able to be seen, but for whatever reason... I think you just gotta... You see what I mean? It's very weird. Almost at 400, everybody. Keep them coming. Keep those likes.
Move! Go!
I know, right? Seems like the game doesn't want me to go for S ranking, huh? Like I said, I got plenty of S ranking and no traces ranking walkthrough on the channel, so if you want to check that out, you can easily do that. They're on the channel right now, 2 of them. I definitely recommend watching the no traces, as that was the toughest challenge to do in this game.
Shit! It's ugly down there. Turn back.
I'm Agricola. Come on.
This is my first playthrough on the Series X, but not my first playthrough of the game.
What's happening out there?
Period. I've played it multiple times.
I can't see what's happening.
But I've always played it on PC. This is the Series X version. Get ready for a behind shot. Right there.
What's happening out there?
It's so stupid the way Kojima's got such a sick sense of humor. He had to do that for the ladies. We get a lot of man parts in these games, so I think he was doing that one right there for the ladies. epic intro, though. Let's be honest. This is an epic intro. If you were going into this game and you played this intro and you thought it was going to be like this, you were like, yeah, this is what I want. This is Metal Gear. Unfortunately, the game changes completely after this intro. This is just that prologue intro that kind of explains the basics of stuff but gives you the most story. You can see yourself over there. That's so awesome. Yeah, we don't talk about Metal Gear Survive here, people. We're that's the only time I'm going to mention that. Other than that, that game is nothing but trash.
Anything? Negative. He came in here. Keep looking.
Yeah, Kojima definitely, or should I say Konami, effed Kojima on this. And pretty much everything else too, so it's unfortunate, but Kojima now is making the games that he wants to make, and I think that's what matters. He gets to do what he wants. And we should want that for every director in games.
Get down on your stomach and crawl. If you move, we're done for. Play dead. Freeze.
Now notice how your head doesn't move when you move around the camera. I think they should have made it to where when you look behind, your head moved and it would give you away, but it doesn't. Here in this part here, it just stays still. Honestly, you think he'd go down a little further in his prone, like he'd actually play dead? You can easily tell that I'm not dead. I'm easily breathing here and whatnot. Now you're down, but it's in the cutscene. Because they don't care about, they're all searching for him. So these guys are the XOF, the ones you saw in the previous game we just played. Which is exactly why they're taking out all these people. They don't care about them. They only want to get to Snake, the big boss. He moved his head. It was a tactical piss, yeah.
Grenade! Take this!
If you've never seen the Metal Gear Solid series, starting here can just make you so confused. So, and it's hard to explain up to this point in like a sentence. So you gotta play, you gotta look at the other games. I have all the walkthroughs on my channel. So if you want to check out those 100% walkthroughs on the hardest difficulty, make sure you go do that, and then, you know, maybe watch this. Otherwise, you're going to be very confused at kind of what's going on here. Health up, bro.
Hold on. We better stop and treat that injury.
I'm not sure why the color changes right there. Do you see how it's like a yellow, the color just completely changes right there.
We'll have to take the stairs down.
Yeah, all this is real. All of this is happening. There is no, this is not happening. But you don't get the full version until you've completed the game. Then you get the full version of it. Otherwise, you're not getting the full version. I'm not going to say any more than that because I don't want to spoil anything. But there is another section that you're not really getting. I've played this multiple times. Just not this Xbox Series X version. Or the Xbox version at all. I've never played the Xbox version. I've always played the PS4 version and the PC version.
Know how to shoot a gun? Hold down the aim button to aim. Then press the attack button to fire. Destroy it.
There is a stealth section coming up. Said this mission doesn't set it up for a no traces because it's really showing you all of the controls and everything in the game. It's hard to explain the man on fire without giving too much away. Now, the next section coming up, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this stealthy. I can't... Oh, I just don't know. I mean, I can do it. I've done it many times, but it's been so long that I'm not sure I can get through this without being seen. Almost at 400 likes, everybody. Keep them up. It's always great to play these older games and see how they play and stand today, you know? Thank you, King. I appreciate it. I love the Hitman series, too.
I'll run interference.
Well, if you can do no traces, then I did it, but I don't consider it no traces, considering that you've had to shoot people and do all this other stuff, you know? But maybe the game considers it, so I don't know. No spoilers, please. Even if people have... I know it's been out for a while, but no spoilers because of the fact that... no spoilers just because I remember coming over here to do it stealthy. Just because there's a lot of people in this chat that have never seen or played this game. And we don't want to ruin it for others that have still never experienced it. Leave a like for some man on fire action right here. It's pretty obvious if you've played the other games to know who the man on fire is. But you have no clue if you've never played a Metal Gear game. But it's pretty obvious if you have played to know who the man on fire is. See, it is his right eye, see? I knew it was his right eye. See, his right eye is the one that's... Just like me, I'm blind in my right eye. He lost his right eye as well. So we have that. I always had that in common with Big Boss, and I always liked that. It always made me feel more personal with the character. That's why I like Big Boss more than Naked Snake, or excuse me, more than Solid Snake. I still love Solid Snake, but Big Boss is just, for me, feels more like me because of the fact of I'm in the military now, in the army, and you know he doesn't see out of his right eye, just like me. Again, there are portions where you might see a little bit of lag, but that's only because I'm streaming in 4K. Only happens during cutscenes too. So you're telling me he won't be in Metal Gear Solid 6? Probably not. That guy right there. He didn't make it. We made it to 400 likes. Let's see if we can break some records today and get to 500 or even 600. Man, that would be epic. I'm in the U.S. Army for 19 years I've been in now, so I'll be hitting my 20 year this year in September. We'll be 20 years in the Army. It's crazy. I'm like Big Boss now. I don't remember how to get out. There we go. Yeah, I do believe you can get no traces, right? But in order to get no traces, because I'm pretty sure I did it, I have a no traces walkthrough of this on the channel that you can always check out if you want to. But I believe in order to do the no traces part, you need to not shoot him here. If you shoot, then you will no longer get no traces, I believe. From the moment you got into this hallway and you faced off against all these guys, I believe the no traces thing came into effect. But we're gonna go ahead and shoot. I'm not trying for no traces. I've already done it, so we're gonna have some fun.
Get in!
Oh, I've been to Afghanistan. Oh yeah. I mean, that was some rough times, but I'm so glad of the experiences that I've got to have because of it. It's made me a more mature and better person. This is where it's going to get so confusing for some people. I mean, just epic, right? Really sets up the game. Unfortunately, the game just completely goes totally different than this intro will lead you to believe. Notice how he is missing and he's gone. So at first it makes you think, was he a figment of my imagination? But obviously, he's not. But I won't spoil anything for those of you. It's just a very fun mystery to solve what's going on, you know? And you get that in the end of the game. You get to play this mission again. However, it's the full, complete version. I'm a cowboy. On a flaming horse I ride, 'cause I'm wanted. Dead or alive, 'cause I'm wanted. Wanted, dead or alive. Ocelot.
I'm on your side. Hurry! Hurry! Hang on!
There's also some stuff you have to do specifically to get some of the bonus objectives on this right here.
Use this. Watch our backs. Shoot it.
Again, we're not going for no traces or S rankings or anything like that. We're just here to have fun, enjoy the game. So you don't want to shoot too much. Notice how we just took damage? I think the biggest thing is to get the bonus objective, you have to take no damage during this section, which obviously we just took some damage right there, so we won't get it. You just have to constantly shoot him, but maybe once every 4 or 5 seconds, so that he doesn't have enough time to do the fire and hit you with the fire. If you do that, then you'll pretty much be golden. If you shoot him every now and then, he will not hit you with the fire. See how he hits you with the fire? You just have to keep constantly kind of shooting at him every now and then. See what I mean? It can be very challenging to do. Very challenging.
We shook him off.
Now, for those of you that don't know, that's the boss's horse. I'd say my favorite version of... We're not going to get an S rank. Hey, we got the S ranking. What do you know? We actually did it. I wasn't expecting to get the S ranking, but maybe it's a lot easier than you think. There's the perfect stealth, no kills. I think you can get it, and I've already pretty sure that I got it. Maybe someone can go back over my walkthrough for Metal Gear Solid 5, the new one I did a few years ago, and then see if I actually got that. I think only the final 2 sections of the level actually count towards your stuff. We did get hit one time in the hallway, and that's why it says hits taken -200. We got 2 headshots for, as you can see. Now, one of the things I did not like about this game was the fact that rankings were tied to time. Like, you would get way better ranking if you were fast. I'm not a big fan of rankings depending on how fast you complete a mission. It's more, for me, about how accuracy or how accurate you are with your weapons, about how stealthy you are, no alarms, no triggers, no reflexes, no retries, all that stuff is good. No combat alerts, but I'm not a fan of timing. Depends on, you know, how well you do. I don't like that in video games. Hitman does it a lot. And that's one of the things that just I don't like. I would rather have all the time I want, but be stealthy to get that S ranking. And unfortunately, I can't do the no traces ranking on the next mission specifically because you don't have access to the other starting points. So you can not get caught, and it's very tricky. In the next mission, I'm gonna get caught, especially at the end, because I remember it took a long time not to get caught at the end of the next mission, but I did it, of course. Well, Sergeant, you can just rewind it, Frosty, and you can see the Ground Zeroes playthrough we did earlier. Just rewind it.
The name's Ocelot. Big boss. You know who I am. A certain man gave me a job to do. Two, actually. First was to get you out of that hospital. The second was to rescue the man himself. You remember? Your partner 9 years ago, Kazuhira Miller. 9 years back, your private army came under attack by Cypher. You were considered dead. Until today, that is, when Cypher found you. And it's not just them. The whole world wants you dead. You'll have to join up with Miller. Build that private army of yours one more time. It's your only chance. First, we need to save Miller. He's in Afghanistan.
Afghanistan?
What, you can't keep up with world affairs in a coma? 4 years ago, the Soviets invaded Afghanistan. The Muslims are fighting back with Western support. Miller was training Mujahideen rebels when he was captured by the Soviets. The Reds' 40th Army. Troop strength somewhere around 100,000. The squad holding Miller set off near the Pakistan border yesterday. Now, in 3 days, they'll reach the Soviet garrison. They'll be interrogated for a few more days, and it's off to a lager. Or left to rot in a ditch on Afghan soil. I give him 2 weeks. The job didn't mean anything to Miller. He only took it on to keep you safe. Well, there's our ride. It's a whaling ship. Had a pretty good deal on her once the IWC started raising a stink. Now it's 7 days to Port Qasim, another 3 overland. So we won't have much time once we're there. Don't take too long getting used to your new self. Hang on. Ha!
This Big Boss is quiet only because they changed the actors. Again, for whatever reason, Hideo Kojima really wanted Kiefer Sutherland. If it was Snake, obviously, or if it was David Hayter, he'd be speaking a lot more. But for whatever reason, he wanted this. He wanted Big Boss in this game to be very, very quiet. So he talks once in a while, but it's not a lot. All right, already almost to 500 likes. Keep it coming. If you want to support the channel and we don't have to worry about copyright, click the join button in the link in the description, as well as if you want to donate, there's also a tip that goes directly into paying the bills here so that we can continue to do these types of streams for all of you out there. So I really do hope you're enjoying. We're getting a lot of views on this stream, so I might do a poll and ask people if you want me to continue the game in streaming form over the next few days. It's going to be up to you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments here, but I'm also probably going to do a poll. So make sure you vote on that poll in the community as well. There's that awesome music right there, man. Gets me every time. Get goosebumps when I listen to that song. And it's probably going to get copyrighted too, so the more members or Patreons or donations we get, the better. Because this is... copyright just sucks so much. Now we're finally into the first mission of the game after we do this little rewards thing. So we get Ocelot's briefings. Now, I recommend that when you play this game yourself, if you've never played it, that you make sure you go into the cassette mode and actually listen to these briefings, because these are kind of your intros for every mission you do and the backstory to help you to understand what is going on during, you know, these missions. Without them, it's not too difficult to follow if you know about the canon of Metal Gear, but if you do not know about the canon of Metal Gear, it can be very, very difficult to understand what's exactly going on. Exactly. My old intro was that song. I might actually bring that intro back. What do you guys think? You think that'd be a good idea to bring it back? But as I was saying, it's a possibility. So Saturdays are usually retro streams, but I could possibly either do 2 streams if you guys want me to see me continue this, or we would just wait until next Friday to do another Metal Gear Solid 5 stream. It's going to be up to you guys. I always like to give you all the chance to interact with the channel and vote as to what we do. But I would like to know your thoughts in the comments right now. As would you like to see more of this game? Let me know in the comments. Outside of this stream, if you would like me to stream it again. Episode 1, Phantom Limbs. Oh, I definitely recommend the game, of course, Vaughn. Even though I'm not a big fan of Konami, this is still Kojima, so I definitely recommend it.
The area ahead is under total Soviet control. Miller's been captive for 10 days. Not much time left.
Weather will clear shortly.
Storm's passing.
Brox, thank you so much. Please go on with the game. It will be my Easter. Man, thank you so much for the donation. And remember, I'm going to put a poll out today if you want to see Retro Saturdays or if you want me to continue this. If we do Retro Saturdays, then we'll do a poll for which game we'll do. But if you want me to continue this before next Friday, then I'll put a poll out to see what everyone's wants to do. Because like I said, I'm huge on community interaction on this channel. So if you're new, make sure you click that subscribe and hit the notification bell. This is a channel built by you, for you, and you're just as much a part of this as I am. So I want to get you guys involved as much as possible.
On ice. Solo infiltration of the Soviet main ground forces. Should be the perfect warm-up. Kazuhira Miller is being held in Dawandehar to the north. Check its location now. Take out your iDroid.
And this is pretty much how the regular game is. This is Afghanistan is your oyster, so that's the whole point. Notice where the actual objective is.
Take a look at your eye drone.
I just want to explain that you can actually get to your objective by skipping a lot of things, but we're not going to do that. I know exactly where to go. I know exactly what to do.
See Wandy on the map? That's where they're keeping Miller.
And you can.
The problem is we don't know his exact location.
We can go right to it.
Is your first priority.
But I'm not going to do that. We're going to go exactly where it wants us to go. We're going to play it out, even though I know exactly where to go and we can complete it pretty fast.
Go ahead and close the eye drone.
But I want to show you guys kind of the whole process of when you're playing it for the first time, what you would do when going through this. You kind of have to go step by step to figure out where he is.
Put the eye droid away for a moment.
I love how he continues to talk like that. It's so cool.
Got your binoculars? Or should I say your int scope? See the village? Straight ahead? All right, that's the village. If you see something through the binoculars and you need more information, just give me a call. I'll tell you anything I can about it. That's Violo Village, the Violo Calais. The villagers fled the war and evacuated a while back. Since then, it's become a base for the Soviets' 40th Army. A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards Dewandehar. You may be able to pick up the trail there. It's worth a shot. Put a marker on it so you don't lose track of where it is. Wrong target, boss. Use your binoculars to focus in on Davialo Calais village and mark it.
That's the wrong one then?
Good. Now you won't have to worry about getting
Oh,
lost
I see
along
it.
the way. You can't have much left in him. I give him 3 days, tops. If we fail, and he dies, we lose our chance of revenge. But we need more intel. If you just go charging into Dewandehar, you'll be putting both your lives at risk. See what you can find out first. The Soviets have other outposts, not just the one you saw. Afghanistan is a big place. I expect you'll become quite familiar with those binoculars as you plan your next move. How and where you make it, well, that's up to you. From here on out, you're on your own.
Yeah, the Fox engine is amazing. It's a shame that only this game really got to showcase it.
In the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself. Put those 9 years behind you, and return as Big Boss. That's how Koss would want it. I'll be sending additional intel.
Yes, copyright's Brandon's fault as well.
Stay sharp. Not one of Miller's bodyguards survived. And they were good. All we found on the scene were their corpses and knees. They'll be missing them. And you're his only hope of getting them back.
Petition for Strain to wait 3 days. Is there something that happens when you wait? Like, is there a cutscene?
Let the legend come back to life.
That would be pretty cool. Notice he used his, whatever you call it, the photon recovery system. That's why you don't see him anymore. Alright, so here we go. We are in the open world now. And man, this game looks just as beautiful as it did before. So again, you can go straight to there. I know exactly where Kaz is. But we're gonna go through the process and make this mission fun, right? I'm not gonna fail. I mean, that would be hilarious. I've never seen if there's a cutscene there, but there's also a way to hide. I'm trying to remember. I think it's A. Yep. The reason hiding is such a good thing is that if you're far enough away, you can have your voice, or excuse me, your horse move like this while you continue forward, and then those people on that side won't see you. It's like a stealth maneuver that you can do, which is pretty cool. And the reason you want to do it is so that when you're using your horse, you don't have to get off and take out every enemy that you might come up against.
Hold it. There's a Soviet guard post. There are bound to be guards. Take a look look with your binoculars. Put the enemy in the center of your field of view. That's marking. Focus on the thread and it'll be marked automatically.
And as you can see, you can still move.
By zooming in with your binoculars or camera. Once they're marked, you'll also see their positions on the map. Security at that guard post is relatively light. Looks like the perfect place for a warm-up. Try to remember the ways you used to deal with enemies. Anytime you need advice, just give me a call.
Okay, how do you get off the horse? Nope. A, no. Alright, so I'm trying to figure out how to get off the horse. I really do not remember. So it's not B. It's not there. Not there. Not there. I think it's just Y. Okay, there it is. Alright. I had to figure that out real quick. It's been too long. Alright, let's go ahead and take him out. I don't know if there's a second guard. I remember there...
Sight, sound. Keep all your enemy senses in mind. When you're near an enemy, stay low and move slowly.
Yep, there is a second. Can't see him from here. He's all the way over there. Alright, so let's do, we can wear the rest, spit it out.
Where are your friends?
Boss, you don't understand what he said? I guess that makes sense. It looks like that horn stuck in your head has impacted the language. Don't leave bodies out in the open. Find some place to drop them out of sight. A portable toilet. If you're gonna hide inside, watch the enemy doesn't decide to use it. Same goes for hiding downed enemies in it.
I'm pretty sure he's going to get knocked out here in a second. It just didn't hit him in the head. It probably hit him like in the back. So if you would wait just a little bit, eventually he will fall asleep. Now we don't have the Fulton cavalry system, so therefore we cannot take these guys and...
Sooner or later. Why not start gathering them?
You need these materials in order to do certain stuff. I'm trying to remember exactly what they could be used for, but I don't 100% remember. I believe we can call in our horse over there. I'm just trying to remember which button is the horse. It's not down. It's not up. Hold on. Yeah, see, that's your primary weapon. It's your secondary weapon. It's just been so long since I played. I know there's a button for your horse, but I cannot remember. It's not Y. There it is. It's LB. This takes me a little while to remember, but I'll get it. Like I said, it's been quite a bit of time since I've played. Alright, so we got this huge area that we need to infiltrate. You miss out on a cutscene if you decide to go straight to there. So you don't want to miss out on a cutscene, right? You guys want to see the cutscene. So we're actually going to follow the path.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
You're almost at the enemy outpost, Violo Village. The village is crawling with enemy soldiers. Don't just go waltzing in. Start with some recon. Is there anywhere that overlooks the village?
There's a few different places that overlook the village for good recon. The ones to the right, or you've got this to the left as well. Here is a very, very good location to do your overlooking. Plus, it's also close to where you need to go.
Can you see the village from there? Use the binoculars to recon the place. Look at where the enemies are stationed. Look at their gear. Take it all in. There should be a command post somewhere. See any buildings with tighter security? If there are clues to Miller's whereabouts, I'll bet you can find them in there.
Now, there's a lot of enemies you're probably not going to see right here, just because of the fact that there's a lot of buildings that you can't really take a look at. They might be hiding behind some of those areas there that we can't see. So we definitely need to be careful when we're sneaking up here, because I don't remember exactly where every enemy is. I know there's a few that are right inside that area there, so I got to be on the lookout. So I'm going to go ahead and get off my horse here. And we're going to start all infiltration. You can also go to nighttime if you want. You can smoke your electric cigar, and it will speed up time so as you will now infiltrate during the night, and the guards will be in different spots. There'll be possibly less guards out patrolling. I mean, that's what makes this game great, is you can tackle any mission at night or during the day. It's really up to you how you go about and do the game. Lots of freedom of choice in Metal Gear Solid 5. And again, like I said, we're not going to play this perfect. I might screw up, but we'll do the best we can. You can't play this game perfect every single time you play it, especially when it's been such a long time. But I will do my best to at least try to knock whoever sees me out first.
That's a type of medicinal plant. Bring it back to base. It's sure to be useful sometime.
Alright, like I said, we're coming up to here, so...
That's a rough diamond. Good find. It'll fetch a high price. Parabolic antenna. There could be intel files of some kind in there.
I don't remember if there's any guys up here, but there possibly could be. Also, there's radios to pick up.
Sun's down already. It goes without saying that darkness is good for infiltration. So you picked up an intel file.
Extraction.
Now we know where Miller is. I'm marking it on your iDroid.
The map has been updated.
Just doing this to be safe.
Planning to walk the whole wilderness on foot? Use your horse.
Might be getting a little tough to see. Let me know if it's too hard to see, and I'll try to bump up the brightness a little bit. Let's grab these diamonds.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Alright, so we need to make our way here. It's going to get a little tougher when we get closer. I think there's a village, a tiny little area that we need to pass as we're going this way that can be a little tough to get by. I'm doing this based off of my memory, so... And it's been a few years since I've played, so I'm just trying to remember everything exactly. There's going to be a tiny little road section up here. Right there. As long as we stay... We can angle ourselves on the road this way. Get up there. There we go. Those guys over there won't see us. Okay. Perfect. Okay, keep making our way this way. Oh, I'm not worried about if I missed a diamond or not. I mean, come on. Now, if you're playing this the second time through, one thing to note, if you've already been... When you come back through, there's going to be C4, if I remember, placed in all the different places and locations. So when you are coming up to these locations like right here, you might encounter C4. So you do need to be careful when you're replaying missions. They set different tougher parameters as you're going through.
Location. I hope to hell he's all right. He's not your average client.
See, they tell you exactly where he's going to be. That's what that information that we just got gives us. Which is why it's important to go and do that. But if you know, you don't have to do it. You know what I mean? Enemies are going to be in different locations now because it's nighttime. But the infiltration method is still technically pretty much the same that you can use. However, you're going to be a lot safer, I would say, at night, because obviously they can't see you as well. But here's the thing, you can't see enemies as well either. I only see one other enemy with him. Other than that, I only see 2 enemies total. We're going to be infiltrating from the right side, leading up behind him, and then move on from there. Gotta watch out for the spotlight. This is also a side mission op that you can do after you complete this, where you rescue Hideo Kojima. He's in the same location as Kaz is. There's also a little Easter egg. Once you have Kaz in your arms, you can make him say, "Kept you waiting, huh?" There's a few things I remember still. There's a few diamonds throughout these areas up here too, if I remember.
The wormwood, also known as absinthium. That's used to make your phantom cigars.
Okay, there's also a guy inside the building, so... Guy there, and a guy inside the building. I'm technically using the route I always used before. But with a little caveats, is I'm trying to do the best I can here. Again, I apologize if I get caught. There he is. You can climb up these little things here. However, I'm pretty sure you make noise if you jump across. So I don't want to risk that just yet. There was a guy walking right here, but I don't see him now. Probably not a bad idea to go ahead and head up.
A type of medicinal plant. It contains trace amounts of a benzodiazepine derivative that's the active ingredient in pentazemin.
Where is he? I hear him right there.
That's the building, boss. That's where they're holding Miller.
Where are the others?
Understanding a language and being able to interpret from that language for somebody else are two different things. Juggling languages at a rapid-fire pace is more difficult than you might think. So, in other words, while I do speak Russian, don't expect me to do your interpreting.
You actually got to get an interpreter. Dang it, I missed the first shot, which is going to be a reflex, but that's alright. It doesn't hurt us, really. I mean, I don't want the reflex shots, but I missed that shot just barely. I think the glass, when I knocked into it, is what caused it, but we should be okay now.
It's me. I'm here to get you out. Snake. They do something to your eyes? No, it's just bright as all.
Yeah, you can do some crazy things later on in the game. Change the weather, use your stun arm and have it follow. It's some cool stuff.
What took you so long?
Almost 500 likes. Wow. Can we break half 1,000 likes on this stream? Wow, how awesome would that be?
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
You've secured the target. I'll send the chopper to get you out. Make your way to the RV. You can check the location on your iDroid.
Mission info has been updated.
You look well. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit. Not so heavy anymore, right? Magic words, boss.
Here we go.
I've been waiting 9 years to hear them. Kept you waiting, huh? Come on. Say it for old time's sake.
Kept you waiting, huh?
There we go.
It's really you, Snake. All these years without you. I knew this day would come.
He said the words. He said the words. Again, so let me explain something. Notice our helicopter's heading this way. If you've played this mission once already, you can change this location in your helicopter. However, if you have not played the game, there are no other helicopter locations. This is why you can completely bypass this section and continue to be stealthy. But because you cannot change your helicopter location, you have to go through seeing these guys first. And you want to for the first time anyways. Oh, where in the hell was this guy? Dang it. Oh. Talk about lucky. Totally did not, no clue that guy was going to be there. I don't think I'm going to stealth this next section. It requires some amazing luck to do. It really is. It is not easy at all. It wasn't meant for you to stealth. But you can do a perfect no traces walkthrough on this mission. You can do it. Because I did it. But you can skip this entire cutscene and everything if you replay the mission the second time. It's much easier. 500 likes. Thank you, everybody. Woohoo! You guys are awesome. How many new people are here that have never seen the channel before? Let me know in the comments. And let me know that you're enjoying the stream.
It's them.
These guys, man. Stealthing these guys in some of the later missions, like Metallic Archaea, was so hard. Or that's when you have to fight them. It was so tough to do. Oh.
Boss, watch out. It's the skulls. Don't let them find us.
Extraction arrived.
Whatever that mist is, it's all around you. We can't see through it. I'm changing the RV so it's outside the mist. Get over there. The chopper will be waiting.
I don't think I can do it, guys, but, you know, I'm going to give it a shot. But if I don't, we have to be ready to call our horse at any time. I can only see 3 of them. There's a lot more than just 3, so that's why. I can't remember. What did I do? Did I throw a magazine? No, you can't throw a magazine on no traces. Oh, on no traces, I just skipped them, I think. So as you can see, we can't go that way because those guys are right there. There's got to be a way I can distract them, but I can't remember exactly. Yes, you can run right through them. That's super easy to do. But you don't get stealthy for doing it. There we go. Okay, can... Almost. Nope. So you can get them to follow you down and then go back up and then go across the middle. See? Good, he went down. This might be possible. We did it. We actually did it. Look at that. Now they'll follow us. They will literally follow us this entire time. I gotta put them on the ass. And we did it. Congratulations, we actually did it. Can't understand just how difficult that is. I know it looks super easy, but you have to let them see you slightly so that they start to kind of like follow you down. If you don't, then it won't work. But we were able to completely stealth them, and I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty darn happy. I'm just trying to remember exactly how to get... I think... Oh yeah, I missed it. You gotta go back just slightly. Normally, they would be chasing you throughout this entire thing. There's like a huge chase that would happen. Yep, I think I'm right there almost. At this point, I don't think we have to worry about them hearing us, so we can go faster. Normally, they'd be chasing you. There'd be this big epic chase. Everything would be awesome. It would be really cool. But if you can stealth by them, then you can forego that and just completely stealth this. So we're not going to get no traces, obviously, because we did knock out a few enemies, and you can't get it. Oh, crap. Okay.
The mist is cleared, and it looks like they're gone.
Okay, we got to go into stealth mode here. It gave me a different LZ this time. I'm not used to going to this LZ. To be honest, I'm used to going to another LZ. So they gave me a different one, which is very, very confusing. I've never actually went to this one.
That's the unit that attacked us before. They came at us real fast in the same kind of mist. Our men, survivors from 9 years ago, were wiped out in minutes. I don't know what they want, but it's them. No mistake.
I guess you can't pick these things up when you're on your horse. That's fine.
All right. Put Miller in.
We did it, ladies and gents. Boom. Obviously, we didn't do all of the mission tasks. There's other things that you can do.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
We did get reflex twice, but we did. So I guess if you get reflex, you know, maybe it was the time. I think maybe the time kept us from getting S. And it could have been the reflex. But probably not the reflex. My guess is it was the time. Because if you look, we had no retries, no kills, no enemy combat alerts, and we weren't seen at all. Accuracy was 100%. Tactical takedowns and all that, it had to have been the time. The time was the only thing that kept us from getting an S there. Because you can get through this mission within like 5 minutes. But we took 37 minutes. And that is considered, it doesn't give you enough points to reach S, I guess. Oh well. Again, we're not going for S rankings, but I still did it completely stealthy. That's all I care about. I know, still got the codename Chick for whatever reason. Let's see what else here. Mission cleared, performance, rough diamonds, and that's it. All right. Now, I want to keep the reflex on because the reflex got us out of that one at the very end, right? We only used one reflex there because at the very end, if we wouldn't have had that, possibly we would have had enough. If not, then it's because of the time why we didn't get it. I got a long cutscene up ahead, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. Keep those likes coming. You all are really just killing it today.
That was some operation we had, huh? 9 years ago. Carving out our own world. Making our own future. And they took it away.
Hey, we got a new Patreon. I want to thank NS006M for becoming the newest Patreon. Thank you so much, bud. I know it doesn't show up on the screen, but thank you.
Yeah, we were dogs, all right. Slinking around out of Cypher's sight. Digging up whatever kind of dirty money we could find. You name it. We did it. See this?
Thank you for the share on Twitter, Shannon, as well as Davis. Thank you so much.
New home. The phantom of our former selves. Triumph. Death. We weren't allowed either. Yeah. I remember it all.
Outer Heaven. I really want them to do a Metal Gear 1 remake. It would be so good. Hey Aaron, how you doing, bud? Make sure you all follow us on our Discord if you want to stay up to date on what's going on the channel and join the community. Play with others that like stealth games and like all different types of games, so come over there. It's free to sign up.
Exactly as I've planned.
Give my regards to your boss when you get home.
Well, there's some fobs that are part of a story, so yeah, if it's in the story, of course. I don't know if I'm going to be doing any other people's fobs because I haven't played and I'm not prepared for doing other people's fobs, obviously.
Snake.
Canadian, if that's true, then I am super excited.
Just to suffer. Every night. I can feel my leg. My arm. Even my fingers. The body I've lost. The comrades I've lost. Won't stop. stop hurting. It's like they're all still there. You feel it too, don't you? I'm the one who got caught up with Cypher. A group above nations, even the US. And I was the parasite below, feeding off Zero's power. They came after you in Cyprus. In Afghanistan. Cypher just keeps growing. Swallowing everything in its path. Getting bigger and bigger. Who knows how big now? Boss. I'm gonna make him give back our past. Take back everything that we've lost. And I won't rest until we do.
Approaching Mother Base.
Our new Mother Base. I don't know how long it'll take, but I'll make it bigger. Better than before.
God. What should I do?
Boss?
Tell me. Tell me like you used to.
Congrats on finishing Splinter Cell, Vic. I'm always glad to help for those that needed it. That did seem like a kissing moment. They missed out on an opportunity there. Kaz needs love. Come on.
Things have changed, boss. We pull in money, recruits, just to combat Cypher. Rubbing our noses in bloody battlefield dirt. All for revenge. The world calls for wet work, and we answer. No greater good. No just cause. Cause. Cypher sent us to hell. But we're going even deeper.
I know. I'm already a demon. Heaven's not my kind of place anyway.
Dogs of war for 9 whole years. That ends today. Now you're not sleeping, and we're not junkyard hounds. We're diamond dogs.
Let them talk.
We can crush Cypher, boss. And you can build the army that can do it.
Just one thing, Kaz. This isn't about the past. We're fighting for the future.
Look at the seamless. Look at that, man. So beautiful.
Boss, there's something I want to talk about. It concerns the running of Mother Base. Come meet with me. Decade. This base belongs to you now. Make Diamond Dogs the force it deserves. Like any organization, we need good people. And we need to make good use of their talents. Miller asked me to lay that out for you. Start bringing people in. Use this. It's a Fulton recovery device.
We're gonna give you
You're in the field,
700 of them, but you only have to carry one.
back here, and we'll see if we can't persuade them to join the ranks of Diamond Dogs. Go on. Test it out on the staff here. Anyone you want. First, put them to sleep. You have a tranquilizer gun, don't you?
Don't pull any punches.
Out like a light. Now approach him and extract it. Good.
Extraction
complete.
arrived at
You
Mother
can only
Base.
Fulton recover someone if they're not resisting it. No dead bodies either. They don't make great recruits. The staff member you just extracted will be assigned to the team best suited to his abilities. See for yourself.
See how there's 3 other mystery objectives?
Management from the Mother Base menu.
We don't know what they are, though.
Member was placed on the R&D team. The R&D team is in charge of developing all kinds of weapons and items that'll support you on missions. Take a look at the development list.
Select weapons items under the development heading.
Hold on. Weapons items under the. Oh, okay.
Weapons items under the development heading.
There we go.
Please
That's the
specify
R&D
project.
team's development list. See the item called cardboard box? Didn't seem much use to me, but Miller was adamant that you'd want it on the list. The last word in infiltration technology, or so he said. In any case, we don't have the manpower to develop it just yet. We need more staff on the team. Go extract a few more people.
Don't have the manpower to develop
Android
a
away. You can also
cardboard
Fulton
box.
extract individuals you've knocked out. Why don't you try knocking someone out with CQC? Show them how it's done, boss. Try
CQC, tilt, press to throw, quickly throw an opponent, knock them out. The effect will not last as long as the tranquilizer, but it can be increased by throwing them against the wall.
It's the best way to knock someone out. I suppose that works too.
Snake! What are you doing, Snake? Snake! Snake! Sorry.
Good.
Extraction arrived at Mother
One thing I
Base.
should mention. Extraction won't always be successful. If the person is injured, the shock of it could kill them. And if the weather's unfavorable, well, they could end up going missing. You can determine the chance of success by approaching the person you want to extract. If you want to be sure you can get them out, best carry them to the chopper instead. All right, extract the next staff member.
This time we'll throw him.
Extract, boss. Use any method you like. Start by knocking him out, or you can put him to sleep where multiple adversaries nearby. Perform CQC on them in quick succession. This allows you to take them all out before any of them can strike back.
Extraction
Now that
arrived
we have
at
more
Mother
people on
Base.
the R&D team, its level has gone
Unit
up.
function
They should be
added.
able to develop the
Development
cardboard
project
box
has
now.
been added.
Open your eye droid.
Select weapons items under the development heading.
Please specify
Now select
project.
cardboard box and start development. Just be aware that development requires funds. GMP. Watch we don't end up in the red.
Development has finished.
Please select a
You can
drop
have the
point.
support unit supply you with weapons and items you've developed. Think of it as your own personal delivery service.
Supplies requested. Supply drop complete.
And there it is.
Extraction
Not sure what it's
arrived
good
at
for,
Mother
but
Base.
Miller said you know what to do. Try it out. One last thing. The staff members you extracted were all placed on the R&D team, but that was Miller's decision. If you think they belong somewhere else, you're free to move them around. Well, that about does it. You won't make any GMP or find recruits hanging around here. Board the chopper when you're ready for a mission. Open your iDroid and select a landing zone to tell it where to pick you up. Or if you're still in the mood for knocking guys on their asses, you can stay around here a while. Give the men some practice. Just come pay me a visit.
Thank you, boss.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Now, let's practice your CQC. Begin by grabbing it. Once you grab someone, you're free to do as you like. Interrogate him, knock him out, kill him. Scratch that last one for now. Go ahead and knock him out.
I'm ready, boss.
Good. Go on and extract it.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Strike an adversary repeatedly to knock him out. He'll stay unconscious for longer than if you throw him. Extract the staff member.
It's an honor, boss.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Starting to feel like yourself again? The rest will fall into place with some time in the field. Go ahead and call the chopper from your iDroid.
Where are your friends? Where are your friends? Where are the others? Speak.
Unfortunately, I don't know why they decided not to actually have audio from these guys. They don't. It's so weird that they don't, too. I think it's a missed opportunity. They could have done that. Alright, so as you can see, if you go over to missions, all the mission tasks are completed. Every mission, I will be honest with you all, we have never done a 100% mission task walkthrough. If that is something we could possibly do in the future. You know, we've done our S ranking walkthrough, we've done our perfect stealth no traces walkthrough, but we have never done a mission task walkthrough where you get every single mission task in a mission. And it can be very challenging, so just something to think about maybe for the future. Let's take a look around Mother Base a little bit. I'm not sure if you can start the PAS thing yet. I think maybe you have to build a medical area yet. I'm not sure if we actually have one yet. There's a lot of things that I don't 100% remember. What do we have? Yeah, we only have a command platform and a shower right now. We don't have the medical platform just yet. That's something you have to build. R&D, remember guys, we actually have a lot of things. As you can see, we can't do development yet. It won't let us. But we can take a look around at least. Of course, this is going to get very, very big once you've done a lot of things and you've purchased, developed. Right now, as you can see, you can't go up to certain places. There's not really a lot to see here as of just now, but there again will be more once you've kind of opened up your mother base a little bit. It's all part of the story. A lot of really cool stuff too. You'll notice that there'll be diamonds and stuff like that. There'll be areas that you can go inside, but I don't think any of that is really available just yet. At least that I can't think of. And there's also training missions that you're going to be able to do here as well. You can see everything is pretty much locked out right now. I don't see any diamonds up here as of yet. But you'll be able to find diamonds throughout. I mean, just take a look at the game. Got that crane moving over there. Like I said, over the next few missions, all that will open up to you and it'll become so much more cooler when it does too. But you want to constantly come up here every now and then, because it'll spawn more and more diamonds and stuff like that for you to do your upgrades and whatnot. So it's very, very beneficial for you to do that. Constantly kind of be looking out for things. Again, a lot of stuff is just off limits right now. But we'll eventually be able to get into shooting range, other fun things you can do. There's a whole underneath section as well. But like I said, I don't think any of it is able to get into just yet. You'll be able to enter these rooms and stuff sometimes. But nothing as of right now. Just can't believe how great this game still looks. After all these years, man. Still so impressed with what they've done here. It's just if the rumors are true and Metal Gear Solid 1 remake is being remade by Bluepoint, then I'm so excited. I just wish that it would have actually been a Metal Gear remake, as in the original, right? That's what I want, because we've already had a Metal Gear Solid 1 remake, but having it in a modern day would be awesome. Hopefully they bring back Snake. I'm pretty sure they're going to. There's no, absolutely zero reason why they would not do that, as it would not make any sense.
2 + 2 = 5. 2 + 2 = 5.
I love some of the random stuff. So another thing you can do is take a shower. So if you go long enough without taking a shower, you'll get a cutscene of you being really stinky. It's better to do the cutscene if you have quiet, I think, because I think quiet joins you, if I'm not mistaken. But you'll get a cutscene if you allow yourself to be stinky. You can be stinky by allowing yourself to like be out in the field too long without having actually showered. See, there's a lot more to this place than you think there is. There's a scene for your birthday. So if it's your birthday, you can change the in-game time. So you'll have a huge scene where they'll wish you, everybody will wish you a happy birthday. It's pretty fun. You can catch yourself when you're dropping. We're on the other side of that now. Yep. I mean, that's about all I can tell you, at least for the first section here. Oh, you can climb these pipes. You'll need to do this when you're going to have to infiltrate fobs and when your fob gets infiltrated as well. They're only going to be, you have to use those sometimes to get to a specific area. I'm trying to think what else. Am I leaving anything else out here for now? I don't think I am. There could be a diamond up there. I don't know for sure. Let me just check. Did I come from there? No, I don't think I came from up here. Everyone will always salute you. It's pretty fun. You really do feel like you're in charge. Going to the dumper? Yes, it speeds it up. Yep. If you, there's dumpsters that you can get inside, and they're stinky. They have flies all over them. You'll eventually, when you get stinky enough, you will start to get flies that'll just kind of congregate around you. That's how you know you're stinky enough to come back to Mother Base, and then you'll get a cutscene. There's different ways to get different cutscenes. It's really cool. But as you can see, we're still on this mission here. Let's go ahead and get the helicopter, because you won't be able to finish the mission until you get the helicopter. The zoo aspect is really cool. You can Fulton animals, build your zoo up. I missed it. He did his classic move.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Level 4.
Development project has been added.
This is the DLC version, so we get all kinds of DLC. Yeah, so it doesn't matter what your time is. I don't think there is such thing. You have bond levels with your horse and with Quiet once you eventually, run into her. Your heroism is going to go up. So there's a thing with your horn, with your devil horn that you have on your forehead. The more people you kill, the bigger and longer the horn will get, and you'll start to become like a demon. It's really cool when you're full on like evil. However, if you are the kind of person that knocks the people out and doesn't kill them, or leaves them be, then you'll never have that. So there was also a thing online that you could get rid of all of the nukes in the game. So when you play MGO, different fobs can have nukes. You can develop nukes, right? If you were able to figure out how to get rid of every single nuke on your system, you would have a big cutscene that said, "We got rid of all of the world's nukes," which was a very, very rare cutscene to get, but was really cool. You can see every episode is like a episode of a TV show. You'll get credits at the end of every episode, and at the beginning of every episode you'll get credits of showing who made the episode and stuff like that. Really makes you feel like you're watching a TV show. Very weird. I don't know why he decided to do it, but it's something you can do, or that you get. Now, this is where you're going to spend most of your time here inside your chopper, or Pequod is what they call it. where you can select your missions.
Mission list updated.
Boss, I know you haven't been back long, but I prepared a list of missions for you. Open your iDroid.
You also have tapes and stuff like that. You go to missions, you can view, accept.
Select a mission.
I've taken the job offers Diamond Dogs has received and made a list of those I want you to consider. Which ones you accept is your call. The objectives of the missions I've added are prisoner rescue, facility sabotage, and high-value target elimination. Probably all a walk in the park for you, but they should help you get back on your feet. I put the mission details on a cassette tape. Refer to it if you decide to accept the mission. We'll receive GMP for completing missions, and extracting soldiers and prisoners will boost our ranks. Building up Mother Base is the first step to achieving our goal. If that means wet work, so be it. We're gonna have to get our hands dirty.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Because we're not stopping. Not until the pain is gone. The future of Diamond Dogs is in your hands. We're counting on you, boss.
So, with every mission has those credits, and those credits do spoil who is going to be in the mission. If a certain character is going to show up, it literally spoils who is going to be in it. So there's no, you don't get that element of surprise. Oh my God, look who it is, you know, because you know exactly who it is. You've got free roam that you can get into. There's more than just the northern Kabul of Afghanistan. There is another area that you're going to be able to check out. There's multiple places that you're going to be able to go to. So this is just the first one that opens up, and it's still very, very huge. But there's a lot more than just this one map. Now, one thing to notice is there's no side missions yet. I'm not sure. I think you have to... Okay, so here we go. This is the Phantom Limb. This mission right here was the prologue. No, sorry. This mission right here was not the prologue. This mission right here was the first mission, right? The prologue doesn't seem to be in here. Oh, there it is. You got to go to all missions. So there's your flashback. So I don't... Yes, so that one only had 2 mission tasks. Complete the mission without triggering. And then what does the second one say? Completed the mission without allowing the man on fire to attack even once after meeting up with Ocelot. Oh, wow. So I did it. So catching on fire, I guess, is okay. But not allowing him to get close, we were able to get all mission tasks for that one. However, the Phantom Limbs, as you can see, we didn't distract the commander from the barracks. I mean, you know, that's one of the things you can do. It's not part of your mission thing, but it's like a side thing. We've completed the mission without being discovered by the skulls. To do that the first time after a few years, I can't tell you how difficult that was. Secured the rough diamond hitting in Spug May Keep. I've never done that. Extract the transport truck driver. As you can see, we have never done a full-on mission task 100% walkthrough. This gives me a reason to play this game again in the future, outside of these live streams, of course, to do another walkthrough. We've already done the S rank, we've already done the no traces, but we've never done this. That's pretty cool. That gives us another reason to play again. And the more and more reasons you get to play, the better, in my opinion. Cassette tapes. This is what gives you the briefing for everything. The ones in yellow are very, very heavy story related, and they will help set up what's going on. The ones in white, you don't necessarily have to read, but they give you more exposition of kind of what's going on in the world. Especially like these Afghanistan Today, they kind of tell you what's going on in this area. Like, say, the man on fire, right? We met him, but some of you might be confused what he's all about. So let's click on this. And we also saw that he has a weakness, and his weakness was water. Because every time they shoot the water spigot or whatever, he went away. So we know that his weakness is water. Let's play it.
Snake, I wanted to ask
you can listen to these even when you're doing other stuff. So
well, he took off the moment the sprinklers started up. Sprinklers? The fire system? And when he got sprayed with water from the burst pipe, it slowed him down. When we escaped on horseback, he didn't cross the river either.
And then it started to rain. And he disappeared.
Water against fire. Is it that simple? I mean, it makes sense. It's just hard to believe it would work on a guy like that.
See what I mean? So the ones in yellow are story, very, very heavy story related, and the ones in white are not. You also got music. So right now, the only music we have are, I mean, pretty much music created by the game by Henry Gregson Williams, I think is his name, or Harry. I think it's Henry. I think that's he's done a lot of music for Metal Gear. He did Metal Gear Solid 2. I think that's when he started out. But there's all kinds of 80s songs as well. You get those because there are either radios throughout the world that you can pick up, or the whole thing is you pick them up from different camps in different areas. So it's really fun to get into. I mean, you can pick up a lot of things, but all those songs would be copyrighted, so that's why we were never, ever, we're not going to pick any of those up. Even if we do pick them up, you can set them to play specifically anytime throughout the game. You can have them play, because you can go in here, set your music tape, have it play, then you can continue to do your mission while that's on. Also, you can set them to your helicopter, which allows you to have like kind of this badass intro music, which can be really cool in some things. But now we can actually, no, we still can't. So we can't develop weapons items. I think we don't have enough people in R&D yet. Is that what it is? Let's see what, there we go. Okay. So we don't have a lot of R&D people, but this is where you would get your weapons. Now, you can create weapons that are specifically, if you see the damage marker and it's in red, or whatever color you might see that as, I see it as red, that means it's going to kill. All right? If it's in a different one, like here, it doesn't mean it's going to kill. If it's in there, you see that smoke grenade and it says SMK, but it's in blue, that tells you that it will not kill. There are weapons that will kill and weapons that won't kill. For instance, if you go, let's see, let's back out here. Sorry, let me go back in.
Please specify
There you go.
project.
Handguns, right? You can upgrade your pistol, and you can continue to upgrade, and you go down, you can see you can get all the way to grade. Well, from what it looks like, the pistol will only go up to... That's the highest, I think. Grade 6. So your pistol will go up to grade 6 from what it looks like. But this here, right here, this is only going to go up to grade 4. This is your non-lethal Winderger number 2 silent pistol. You don't get a lot of damage, and you have to upgrade certain things. You need R&D level team 20, or currently we're at 4. And you need golden crescents, so you got to pick up things to be able to do it. We don't have enough to do that either. So, and as you can see, it says ZZZ and it's in blue, whereas this says damage, which tells you that it will kill. That's your secondary weapons. I keep hitting the wrong. I'm trying to explain all this stuff because I really want you to get into the lore. There are also submachine guns, as you can see right here, stun. But you need a level 10 R&D in order to be able to get that. Primary weapons, you do have an assault rifle that is as well, right there. You need fuel resources and level 13 to get that one. Shotgun, is there... maybe? Nope. Alright, so there is not a shotgun that is... there's not a shotgun that is... Oh, there is. I was wrong. I was wrong. Sorry, I just busted out a song there. Shotgun as well. What else? Well, here, why don't we just go ahead and get into the next mission here, and then we can talk while we're doing it. Can't do any side ops just yet.
Please select a mission.
So next up is A Hero's Way. Let's play the briefing.
Farming villages in southern Vahan have been subjected to a strategic bombing campaign the past several weeks. The damage is spreading. It's part of the Soviet scorched earth operation aimed at wiping out the guerrillas. The target this time is the commander of the Spetsnaz detachment. He's been key to the operation's success. People say this guy's responsible for annihilating the Mujahideen at Tismasi Laman, the Hamid fighters, overnight. He's a tough, experienced commander. Don't underestimate him. The order from my client in the west is to shoot on sight. They want him out of the picture for good. Sorry, boss. This one's purely business. Wet work. A hit on a commanding officer of the Soviet military. Nothing personal. We're only doing this because it gets us one step closer to our goal.
Alright, so I just realized that I don't have enough time to do another mission, and I'm so sorry. We are almost at 4 hours, and once it gets to 4 hours, it has a harder time at actually becoming a movie. Because I'm uploading in 4K, I have to keep the stream under 4 hours. So maybe next time we'll do just 2K 1440 so that we can do a longer stream than 4 so that it makes sure it saves and that it works. So I do apologize, but I'm going to have a poll out on the channel over the next hour to ask if you guys want me to continue this for tomorrow. I will ask if you want me to do this tomorrow as well as still do a side op, or excuse me, a retro stream. I'll give you guys the choice to see what you want because, you know, choice is always great when it comes to live streaming to get you guys interacting. So make sure you're following, make sure you're subscribed, make sure that, and yes, once we get the Russian translator, which we'll do in a side op, I believe, happens after you do one of these missions here, then the side ops open up. We'll be able to do that. So again, I apologize. I'll have those polls out on the channel, so stay tuned. They should be in your live feeds on your YouTube. They should be coming up within the next hour or so. Just give me a little bit of time to make them and give you guys the opportunity to vote on what you want to see. Do you want me to continue this tomorrow? Do you care about if we just continue it next week, next Friday, or you want me to do it tomorrow as well? So vote for that. Make sure you say what you want because it's very important that you do. The more you interact with me, the better I can make this channel. That's the whole thing about this, is we need to interact together both back and forth for this channel to be able to continue to be successful. So thank you for the new members that came in today. We've got 2 new members, and I will go ahead and say their names, of course. Thank you for the super chat, 2 super chats from Brox. I appreciate it, bud. Thank you to Fran for becoming the newest member. Thank you to Tushar for becoming the newest member in today's stream as well. And also thank you to Haley, I believe upgraded, not Haley, sorry. Leanne, I believe upgraded her membership to Solid Snake, I think it was. So thank you so much to Leanne for that as well. You guys are awesome. You've made this stream so good. One of our best streams that we've had in a long time. So again, I can't thank you enough. If you are new to the channel, check out all the walkthroughs that we have on the channel. There are so many on the hardest difficulty, 100% walkthroughs. I mean, there's going to be something in there you're going to appreciate and like. So click that playlist on the main channel. Take a look and see what's on there. I'm sure there's going to be something that will brighten your day. Also, when you are watching the videos, try to watch them for a little bit longer. Watch time is very important on the channel. If you can't become a member, or, you know, for whatever reason, then that's the way to do it. Whoa, Lucas! Holy crap! Right before we ended, Lucas with the $50 tip. Thank you so much. He says, thanks, Strain. No, thank you for allowing me to continue to be on YouTube, and those tips 100% help out. So a big shout out to Lucas for the $50 tip. Thank you so much. All of that goes directly into the channel, I promise you. It makes this channel better. Better equipment, better streams, better walkthroughs. That is what they go for. So again, thank you so much. Everyone give him a big shout out to Lucas for that. Wow. Thank you. That's an awesome way to end the stream. I'll have those community polls out. Holy crap. All right, we got another subscription to the channel. Thank you, Rain, for the subscription. Also, we got another one, ACB. Thank you so much for subscribing. And last but not least, Max, thank you so much for subscribing as well. You guys are awesome. What a great way to leave the stream with so much love and support. Again, we have a schedule every single week, so if you want to know what we're doing for the week ahead, make sure you check out Sunday's video that I always put out called Strain's Week Ahead. It'll tell you which games we're playing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Other than that, you guys rock. Thank you again so much for all the love and support. I mean, it means the world to me, especially during these tough times. You guys are making it possible for me to continue on YouTube. And I'm really enjoying streaming every day. I've got a rejuvenation for it, so it's been fun playing some old games that we haven't played. You know, we got to do Everything or Nothing, James Bond games, From Russia with Love. We got to complete those. Those were so fun to do last week and the week before. So you guys are getting me a chance to play things I haven't played in years, bringing that nostalgia back to the channel while no new games are coming out. I'm probably not going to be playing Outlanders. I mean, or Outriders, what's it called? I can't remember exactly what it's called. I think it's Outriders. Great game, though. I definitely recommend you guys play it. If you guys want to see a stream on it, let me know in comments. Let me know on Discord. Let me know if you want to see a stream on it. I have the game, so just let me know if you want to see it. I just don't want to... I don't want to say I'm going to do a walkthrough for something that would take a long time to do. You know what I mean? So we're focused on getting all these walkthroughs that we have opened done. That's our goal, and that's what we want to stick with. And then once some new games come out that are definitely more to our taste, we'll do. So I've beaten this game silver like many times before, yes. Other than that, we're going to leave here. So thank you again so much for watching. I'll have those polls up on the channel, so stick around. They should be up within the hour. And other than that, love you all. Take care of yourself. And you guys are awesome. Thank you. If you want to continue the conversation with others, make sure you're following us on our Discord. If you just type in ! then DISCORD, it will always give you the link to our Discord, which is a place that you can chat with the community, and everyone is so friendly there. There's no trolls. It's just a place where people can talk about whatever they want and get over the struggles of life. That's what it's all about. So thank you so much for 567 likes. Oh my gosh, we are so close to 600. Can we do it? In the next 20 seconds, can you guys get that like? If you have not left a like yet, can you get that like meter to 600? Can we do it? Do we have it in us? Is there enough power on Sinnerstrain 01 Gaming? Can it happen? I love how I say Discord and then like 4 people put the thing in there. So that's always, it's always hilarious when we do that. Don't break the bot, people. We almost broke it when we did the exclamation point blame because we got Brandon's thing in there, which is so funny. But yeah, today was a great stream. Thanks for motivating me, and it's been fun. I didn't think that Metal Gear Solid 5 was going to be the one that actually was streamed today, but you guys definitely let me know this is the one you wanted to see, and I think everybody wants to see a lot more as well, because such a fun game and the gameplay is so cool and all that good stuff. We're getting up there. I see the likes coming up or whatever, but we're probably not going to hit it right before I end the stream, but that's okay, because most likely we will hit it when the video becomes live. So again, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and of course I will see you on the next live stream. Check out those polls. If it's past that date, if you're watching this months in advance, I just want to say thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the live stream. Love you all. Take care of yourselves. Be safe. Have a great Easter, and I will see you on the next stream. Peace out, bitches.